Well, I'm in my shop today. I'm running 2 cameras, and I'm hoping that I can sync the sound. Now, the sound is not going to be as good as it will be Monday, but hey, I just want to tell you where I'm at. What I've been working on is this P51, and the P51 is just about ready to paint, and I was going to paint it today, but I decided that I would give her one more sand out. It's been about 10 sand outs on this project, and it's still not perfect, but it's relatively close. It's a lot closer than it was when I started, let's put it that way. So if you bear with me, we're going to paint this tomorrow. I'm thinking of doing that on a live stream. I don't know how that'll work because I'll have to run the compressor. But we're going to go one more sand out. This airplane is, I don't know, I got about 60 hours in the finish so far, and hopefully it'll go a little faster when I start painting. But that's what you got to do if you want a nice airplane, and this is not going to be perfect because you got to start with perfect or close to perfect. But it will be nice. We didn't pick up too much weight. Obviously it picked up some because everything weighs. But I'm thinking that this sand out should be it. I probably should have a block in my hand instead of open-handed. So we'll get this. And I'm hoping that you guys can see what I'm doing here. I've run down some drawings. I'm going to make this semi-scale kind of squadron markings or whatever. I was asked if I could make it like some airplane. I can't remember what the name of it was, and really can't find a good picture, but I want it to have invasion stripes and the markings of the period correct. So I'm just going to make up my own squadron markings, but it will be military. But I wanted to show you where I was at with this and why I'm taking so long to get other things done. And I do have a problem with my girlfriend who broke her leg, and so I really haven't been doing a whole lot of work on airplanes here in the last couple of weeks. But I've got to get after this. I've only got 4 of the airplanes done, and I was supposed to have 5 done by the first of the year, but we ain't gonna make it. But the thing to do now is you want to sand it down to where you can just see through it, and that's going to give you the lightest finish you can get. Now you don't want to sand it all off because then you're back to the starting point. You got to leave some of it on there. All the primer needs to stay on in the low spot. So if you sand it back off, you just defeated your purpose. So I thought I'd make just a few minute video with the 2-camera test. And I really, by looking at the GoPro footage, it's still not as nice as my Sony. It's wide angle, yeah, and it might be okay for outside, but it gives a kind of yellowish hue. So, and I don't want to use my other camera with all the dust in here, my Nikon. We're running on a camera on this end that's 10 years old. It gives the best picture. We got we have a new Geek Pro camera over here. It's 80 bucks. Just got it. So, you know, that's a 10-year-old camera. That's an $80 camera. I got a $50 camera over there that, you know, I'm not afraid if the dust gets in it and it gets ruined. It's not a big deal. But I'm not going to ruin my $1,000 Nikon. That would be silly. So that's why I got the cheap cameras to shoot these videos, and we'll use the Nikon out at the field where there's no dust. So the game plan for tomorrow is I'm going to finish sanding this up tonight. The game plan for tomorrow is we'll shoot the bottom light gray. It won't take but, well, 10 minutes. Let it dry, turn it over, and then I'm going to mix up some green paint. I'll show you how I'm going to do that, because I don't have any green. But that's not a big deal. I think I can get it. I think I can get all this basically laid out and the basic paint job on it in one day. Gray on the bottom, green on the top, and then we'll spend a week trimming it. And the next thing that's going to happen is we're going to clear 4 airplanes all at once. Then I got to work on our build-along project. I have a classic airplane I need to make for a customer. I'll videotape that so we get some footage of that. It's just, with Chris breaking her leg, with all the things in my life going on, I just, you know, I haven't been really keeping up with the videos as much as I could. I'm trying to get the Wikipedia page up. So if any of you guys would be so kind as to write me a Wikipedia page, please do so and send it to me on the forum, and I'll upload it onto Wikipedia, and then we can start adding and subtracting as we go. I'd like to get the Wikipedia up. Where's all the primer? It's on the floor. We are definitely close now. Let's see how much weight we picked up. You guys wouldn't believe me if I told you. sure this is correct. About 2 ounces in primer is all. That's pretty good. Of course, it's all on the floor. So be sure to like, subscribe, check my channel out tomorrow. We'll start painting around 1 o'clock with the live stream on Sunday. And I'll get all the cameras running. That'll be 3 cameras running at once, so we can turn the live stream into a video. That way I can save 3 feeds. The 2 cameras that are running now, and then the computer feed that will save up to Google or up to YouTube. I like it. It's been a lot more work than I thought I was going to put into it, but it should be worth it. I have a hard time just letting things go. I wasn't supposed to do all this work, but can't help myself. I don't know what's wrong with me. So it will not give any more primer on it. We are done primering. It's got about, I guess it's taken about 10 cans to get it here. Put it on, sand it off. Anyway, thanks for spending about 10 minutes with me. We're going to talk about dope tomorrow, and not only talk about it, I'm going to demonstrate the paint job, and trust me, this will go quickly. I'll shoot the light gray with my paint touch-up gun, and I'm going to paint the rest of the airplane with an airbrush so that I can do the camouflage pattern in it. And we'll let it set for a day, and so on Monday I'll be putting invasion stripes and the canopy and some of the other trim, and that'll take a couple of days to get done, and then ink it, and then we'll be next weekend, or by Christmas, I would say, by Christmas we'll be clearing, and I'll clear up 4 airplanes. But if you were here to see this, you would see that this wing now is like a piece of plastic. Matter of fact, I put more work into this profile than I did into the full body fuselage airplanes. I have no idea why, except it was pretty far out. Been working on this this airplane about 3 weeks, getting it ready. Kind of wish it was mine, but it's a nice airplane. So anyway, instead of boring you to death, I'll cut the camera. Like I said, be sure to like, subscribe, share, And if you can, there's a button on the top there. You know, donate $10. What the hell? You know, bringing this content costs a lot of money. I gotta get the equipment. I gotta keep the equipment running. I gotta pay for, you know, the software, and it's not an easy deal. We need about another 600 or 589 subscribers before I can pull in that Horizon and Tower and the rest of the people, so we can get some sponsorship, and that'll be good. That'll be good for all of us. Trust me. Anyway, you guys have a good evening. Fair winds. Tight lines. See ya.